Anjali?
Don't you have it? Oh, too much salt. We'll have to order something from outside. Oh.
I put too much salt in your bowl. The rest of the food is fine. Careful, careful. I don't want the house to smell of soup tonight. Here, try this one.
Why is it different?
Try it.
So it's nicer?
Try it, no?
Let's see. Very nice.
Okay. Now I've made you food. What do I get in return?
Oh, so this is a business transaction.
What?
But when it comes to Sattvic love is purely about giving and giving without necessarily expecting anything in return. It's born out of duty. It's love out of duty. So here you care, you understand, you care, you respect, and you take responsibility for another person entirely out of a sense of duty.
I would like to go and stay with my parents for some time. I really miss them.
But what about me? I'll miss you if you go.
I guess you're right. He's such a helpless puppy without me anyway.
You know what? My parents live in our city, so I don't really miss them. Yours are in Bangalore.
So I'll go?
Go. This helpless puppy will manage.
I'm going to Bangalore.
Okay. But can I come down later? Maybe for a few days?
If you don't, I'll be very upset. I feel there is love even beyond Sattvic love.
A love that just bubbles up from somewhere inside you.
Silly fights will happen now and then, but this love doesn't change.
I feel love shouldn't have conditions. I wouldn't tell my wife, make sure you don't get wrinkles. Or please don't wear that face pack around me. Love is unconditional. You can't say, I'll love you more if you let me watch the cricket match. No. Just buy another television and watch it in another room. Love is love. Without conditions.
But of course, there is a form of love that's higher than that. It's about a form of love that goes beyond Sattvic love. And beyond Sattvic love, love no longer becomes a duty. Love becomes a natural flow and an expression of your inner being. It's no longer love out of a sense of duty, it's love because you can't help loving. It's just like, why does the sun shine, or why does the wind blow, why does the cloud rain? They do it because they can't help doing it. It's an expression of their inner nature. So also when it comes to spiritual love, you can't help loving because love is naturally flowing from the essence of your being. That is true spiritual love, and that is what we should strive for.
Sumit and I are very different. He's completely outgoing, loves to party. I, on the other hand, am quite shy and would much rather stay at home. But But the nice part is that he doesn't push me to go out, and I'm absolutely fine when he has a night out with his friends. I guess we just accept each other the way we are, and that's what love is.
We do fight. Everybody fights. And when we fight like dogs. I mean, like, we really get into it. But I think it's a good thing. You know, it keeps a marriage spiced up.
Fights only bring the couple closer, provided they don't take it too seriously. And I think Sumit has mastered the knack of just calming the whole situation down. He'll crack a joke in the middle of everything and then just take charge of the whole situation.
So if you don't fight, I recommend it. I know I have to put more into my marriage than what I'm taking out of it.
This is unconditional love. Unconditional love that marriage demands. You need to go beyond your apparent self-interest and sacrifice your selfishness. Selflessness is in your ultimate self-interest, for it helps to take you closer to God. This is the spiritual growth that we all need. This is the spiritual growth that marriage can bring. Spirituality is about seeing the divine in every human heart. But you have to make a start somewhere. If you cannot see the divine in the heart of your spouse, how will you ever learn to see the divine anywhere else?
You mean I have to see Maya as God?
You have to see God in Maya Shiv. And she has to see God in you.
It does sound simple and easy when you hear it, but it's very difficult.
And you cannot change the world, Maya. And you cannot change Shiv. But you can do one thing. You can change the way you look at the world. You can change the way you look at Shiv. Is there space in your heart for more than one person? More than yourself? More than I, me, and myself? It's there, isn't it? There is space for more than one person. The person you married. Now is there space for this person without any conditions? Without any expectations? Tell me. It's time you put more into your marriage than you take out of it. To some, marriage is a cure for loneliness. To two people so beautiful, marriage is a match made in heaven. Some get married because the time is right. Some get married for money and pay for it for the rest of their lives. Some get married because society says so. For some, the stars seem to agree. Some get married because mom and dad say so. Some get married because they feel incomplete. Some get married because it could get too late otherwise. I say this, get married only if you're ready to move towards selflessness and live happily ever after.